Are you considering a career change but a little concerned about moving out of your comfort zone? Maybe there's a little fear there, not sure if you have all your ducks lined up? In this video, I'll give you the only 4 mission-critical assets you need to have in place to bag that job you hate and get to the work you've always wanted to do. If you're looking to make a transformational career change, then subscribe to the Whole Worker channel and ring that bell when you do so that you get notified every time I post a video each week. And stick with me to the end of this video because I've got a free download for you that'll help you take next steps in bagging that job that you really don't like and getting to the work, your work that you always wanted to do. Hi, I'm Paul Pichot, and I've been training professionals like yourself in career development skills for the past 20 years for my Fortune 500 clients. I've even made a transformational career change myself, having invested the first 20 years of my career in pastoral ministry, working with international nonprofits, to owning my own corporate training team. Now in this video, I want to outline 4 assets that you need to have in place in order to make your own transformational career change. We're not talking about lateral moves in the same industry here. We're talking about moving from A to Z. So let's get going. Okay, the first asset or resource really that you need is an inward one. It's a little self-awareness. You need to know what you're good at, what you're not good at, what you're looking for and what you're not looking for in a new career. For example, there's the big question of the entrepreneurial versus non-entrepreneurial divide. Do you need that structure, for example, of going into a corporate office, working with the same team of people? You need that kind of structure, that kind of scheduled structure? Or could you go it alone, manage your own schedule, work alone for long periods of time? Of course, you're going to interact with people. I have my own company. I work alone essentially, but I'm talking all day long to vendors, to clients, to meeting planners, etc., etc. So get a little self-awareness about what you like and what you don't like, what you need and what you don't need. This will assist you greatly in determining if you're ready to make a transformational career change. Okay, the next asset you need or resource that you can draw upon as you're making your career change is that of vision. Now, vision is a clear mental image of a preferable future. It's something you want to move into. So it's this clear mental picture. You've got to be able to paint yourself into that picture with all the detail possible. Make it an immersive experience. You might even want to put a music track behind it. Hey, maybe a little Eye of the Tiger will be good there. Whatever it takes, create that picture. See yourself in that new role that you have for yourself. All the detail needs to be there, the good and the bad. What I mean by that is, there's going to be aspects of any job that you don't really love to do. Truth be told, I don't like to do accounting, so I give that to accountants to do, but there's a part of that that I have to play a part in. So that's a part of my vision, a part of my picture. So get a clear mental image of your preferable future, and this will serve you as a motivation factor in moving into that new career. One of the reasons I'm so passionate about people making a career change into the work they love is because the data show that the majority of us are not doing work that we actually love. As a matter of fact, the number is 34%. 34% of US workers are actively engaged in their jobs. That means all the other folks don't like it. That's a lot of people. As a matter of fact, that number drops to 17% when we take a look at the global workforce. Only 17% of the global workforce is actively engaged in their jobs. Lots of people don't like what they do. Hey, maybe you're one of those folks. Tell me what you don't like about your job and what you like to see in a new career for yourself. Put that in the comments below. I'd love to hear it. Okay, those first 2 assets were what I'd call internal assets. They're things that are inside you. These next 2 are external. They involve other people and other things. The next asset or resource you need to make a transformational career change is process. You need some steps to follow. Now, I'm not talking about a business plan here. As a matter of fact, I want to recommend you not write a business plan, the traditional one, because by the time you get done with that 50-page document, the market will have moved on, certainly technology will have moved on, and you'll be just constantly revamping that document over and over. But you do need a sense of a process to follow. And the first place to start is with some research. There's probably people out there who have done what you want to do, so use them as a model. Talk to them. As a matter of fact, talk to anywhere from 10 to 15 different people that have to do with the area that you want to go into. They can give you some excellent feedback as to what to do and, more importantly, what not to do. But don't stop there just with their feedback. Work your own milestones. Figure out a sense of a plan over time. We want this to take as short a period of time as possible to get up and running. So work it with some milestones in place. In 6 weeks, where do I want to be? In 12 weeks, where do I want to be? Where do I want to be at the end of the first quarter? All of those things will be very helpful to you in planning out a process that will guide you through this so that you're not just shooting from the hip day in, day out. That should add some comfort to those of you who like that structure. We all need a process. We all need a plan. Okay, the last asset you need if you're going to make a transformational career change is you need community. And this is one that people often miss, especially folks in American business, because it doesn't fit in with our American ethos of, going it alone, being independent, pull yourself up by your bootstraps. But let me tell you, if you're going to make a career change, you need a group of people around you for 3 reasons. The first reason is support. You need that encouragement. You need people cheering you on because there's going to be tough times. There's going to be times when you don't want to put in the work and you need people there cheering you in the background or in the foreground for that matter. The second reason you need a community is that it provides a reality check for you. It's a group of people that you can bounce questions and ideas off of. This is really, really important. Now remember, it's just a small group of people, but if you can bounce questions off of, that can be very, very helpful. And with social media today, it's easy to start these small communities. You could start up a private Facebook group with these 3 to 6 people so that you could check in with them from time to time. And that's the third reason you need community is accountability. Without accountability, lots of things go nowhere. When we don't have anybody to report to, only ourselves, chances are those goals will go by the wayside. So this community of people will keep you accountable. You can tell them what your goals are. You can tell them what your milestones are. And by doing that, they can keep you accountable to that. Don't forget this really important asset and resource of community if you're going to make a transformational career change. Well, I hope those 4 assets or 4 resources will help you get going and create a process of your transformational career change. But if that wasn't enough, I've got a free ebook for you entitled Blend: Why You'll Never Achieve Work-Life Balance and Shouldn't Even Try. In it, I give you 10 shifts you can make in your thinking to move you into the career you really want. It's yours for free. The link for that is in the show notes below. So go ahead and hit that Show More button and you'll see that link right there. Now we've got multiple ways that you can join the Whole Worker community, which is a bunch of people looking to make transformational career changes themselves. You can join us on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram. All of those social media links are in the notes below. Feel free to say hello to us there. Hey, if you like this video, give it a like. And as a matter of fact, take a screenshot and post that on all your social media, letting everyone know that you're learning how to make a transformational career change with Whole Workers help. And before you go, subscribe to the channel. Hit that subscribe button right now and ring that bell when you do. That way you'll get noticed every time I post a new video each week. Now before you go, I'd love it if you put in the comments what your key takeaway was from this video. Which of those 4 assets was most important to you? I'm Paul Peixoto with Whole Worker. Thanks for watching.